and welcome to the Euraknos podcast. I'm Laura Palczynski and I'm joined today by Maxime from IDEL in France, and he's going to tell us a bit about his last cross exchange. So, Maxime, what did you do on your cross exchange and who was in attendance?
First, I would like to introduce myself. So I'm Maxime Marois from IDEL, the French Livestock Institute, a partner of Euraknos project. And last November 2020, I get the opportunity to organize a cross-exchange visit for the Euraknos project. I made the choice to organize this cross-exchange visit later than the other cross-exchange visits. It was a decision from my side because due to the COVID situation, it was really difficult to organize this event. And I made the choice to contact a new thematic network. It's Eurosheep thematic network. This thematic network started on January 2020. And I had a discussion with the coordinator of this thematic network. And for us, it will be an opportunity to promote several projects from the Euraknos project. So to organize this event on November, it was a good opportunity to present and to introduce main outputs from the Euraknos project.
Great, thank you, Maxime. So how many people were in attendance on the day?
We made the choice with my colleague, the coordinator of Eurosheep, to invite the main partners involved in the Eurosheep thematic network. And we invited all the national network facilitators to take part to this online event. So you were about 10 people plus 2 members of the Euraknos consortium.
Yeah, great. And what kind of things were being discussed on that day, and what kind of exchanges were shared?
The objectives were to engage discussions and exchange on the common issues related to communication and also mainly dissemination that the thematic network has to deal with in a way to find efficient practical solution. So this cross-exchange took the form of a series of interactive workshops. We explore together how to proceed to disseminate with success their thematic network outputs. And it was also an opportunity to promote specifically the Explorer's Guide of Euraknos project.
Great. And how was the guidance in the Explorer's Guide received? Was it received well? Was it seen as helpful for this new thematic network?
It was a real challenge to introduce and to present this guide because, as I told you before, it was Eurosheep thematic network. It's a new thematic network, and they are expected some really practical recommendation, and there are lots of questions to ask to a project as Euraknos, for example. So they were in fact, they were a little bit frustrated because they were thinking the Explorer's Guide was more practical than this guide. it was they were thinking it was more user manual, but it's not the case because it's totally different. So they were just a little bit frustrated, but it was also a good opportunity and a way to engage some depth discussions on the content of the guide and the main question each thematic network has to keep in mind to conduct their thematic network as they can.
Yeah, it's interesting that they were expecting something that obviously the Explorer's Guide was designed to be a more of a reflection tool and to help support the thought process of largely applying the multi-actor approach. So it's interesting that they found that frustrating once that message had come across of what the purpose was designed to be. Did they see the value in it then, or were they what were the outcomes of those deep discussions?
The participants were really interested by this kind of discussion, specifically on communication and dissemination topics, because at the beginning, at the kickoff, just after the kickoff meeting of this thematic network, they had a trainee on by a specific company on this topic. So they were very aware about these specific issues on communication and dissemination. So they were expected more concrete good practices. But at the same time, before we had this cross exchange, all the participants did not read in depth the Explorer's Guide, so they can't really know what there is inside. So maybe it's a way to improve this kind of event. It will be to send before the event the Explorer's Guide and to let some time for the participant to have a look in this guide.
Yep, great lessons learnt for the future. What would you say were the most valuable aspects of doing a cross exchange like this?
I think it's first really necessary. It's a really good opportunity to create and to create a thematic network community. So all the participants were very happy to know our project Euraknos. So it was also an opportunity to promote our project, and they are very welcome to get in this community because they have in mind. They know for each thematic network there are several topics they have to deal with, and they know all thematic networks are the same problems. So to create a community, it's a really good opportunity to get some cross exchange and to get some good advice to improve and to be in a best way to get an efficient thematic network.
Yeah, great. Thank you, Maxime. Is there anything else you'd like to share with us about the day or things you thought went well or that could be improved?
Yes, just one more thing. You organized a 2 hours online cross exchange with a lot of interactive workshop. So all the participants were very kind of this process. But sometimes it will be easier if we a physical meeting to get more time to know each other and to have more time to go in depth in all the discussions. Yeah, but we are two different kind of participants. The coordination team are really interested and really have a lot of knowledge about these topics, and the other network facilitators are not the same level of knowledge about this topic. So in the group, we are two kind of people. Yeah.
Great. Thank you very much, Maxime, for talking to us today.
Thank you, Laura, for this podcast and this time together.
The Euraknos project has received funding from the European Union's Horizon 2020 Research and Innovation Programme under Grant Agreement number 817863.
Royalty-free music from Ben Sound.